New Orleans Saints, Teddy Bridgewater threw for 281 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the New Orleans Saints improved to 5-0 without injured starter Drew Brees with a 36-25 win over the Chicago Bears on Sunday. For the day, Bridgewater completed 23 of 38 passes. Michael Thomas had 9 receptions for 131 yards. Latavius Murray ran for 119 and 2 scores. Here's Sean Payton talking about the win.
I said during the week that's what we are paid to do, and there's always going to be some flux, and so finding the roles for guys, what we felt guys could do well. We stumbled a little bit in the red zone. I thought defensively we were outstanding again. We didn't allow a rushing first down, I don't think. We knew we were playing a good return team. They had the kickoff return. That kind of brought that game closer. Again, as the second half went on, I thought clearly we outrushed them. We won that battle up front. That was significant. You win that, you're going to win most of the games.
Yes, in the trenches, both offensively and defensively, this Saints team absolutely dominated. But how about it, man? Game with no Brees, no Kamara, no Jared Cook, on the road in Chicago, where they're 9-3 in their last 12. That's the Bears are 9-3 in that stadium. Against the NFL's 6th-ranked defense. You had 2 touchdowns called back. You missed multiple field goals, and you still won that game 36-25, and it wasn't even that close. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it was 36-13, and the Bears had 85 total yards and 4 first downs. I mean, that was as much of an ass-whooping as you will ever see in an NFL game. It was spectacular.
Brees says he plans to return to practice this week and hopes he can play as early as next week's game this Sunday versus the Arizona Cardinals. LSU football in only 7 games, LSU quarterback Joe Burrow broke 2 LSU single-season touchdown records as the LSU Tigers defeated Mississippi State 36-13 on Saturday afternoon. LSU led 9-7 over State with 5:24 to play in the first half when Burrow connected with Racey McMath for a 60-yard touchdown strike on the next play from scrimmage, and LSU scored the final 27 points. Jeez. A lot of words.
Ron Burgundy. I can literally put anything in the document and you will read it.
That was Burgundy.
Why did that?
We should mess with him at some point. I keep thinking I'm going to.
I've got like that a couple times doing the same thing on Condon's show downstairs. I think somebody had accidentally put that the Saints game was on Monday. I read that off Friday. Yeah, so I've gotten Burgundy as well. It happens.
Here's Ogeron talking about the win.
Good win for a football team. Give credit to Mississippi State. And Joey had his team ready. We knew it was going to be a tough place to play. 2 years ago, we came in there and didn't play very well. We didn't play our best game today, but you know what? I knew this day was going to come, and I'm proud of our defense. 3 turnovers the first half. We had to settle for some field goals. It wasn't as sharp as we've been on offense, but I knew the offense was going to get the deep pass going, and overall, big win for our team.
Yeah, I do love how LSU has an off day, and yet they cover the 19 on the road and then some, winning the game 36-13. A lot of good to break down from this game. Obviously, the offense is, acknowledge they're not as sharp, but the defense looks to be rounding into form at the exact right time. And I want to start this messaging early and often. Me and Jordy have been contacted, people inside the program, and they want us to reinforce how important the fans are going to be Saturday. And they're absolutely correct. I know it's not a night game. Florida was absolutely insane, and you saw that pay dividends. This Saturday needs to be even crazier. You got a true freshman quarterback in Bo Nix coming to Tiger Stadium. Make him soil his pants, for lack of a better term. Like, make it hard on him. Get loud. Be crazy. Doesn't matter if it's at 2:30. Be even wilder than you were against the Gators.
Will be a bigger recruiting weekend than Florida was a couple of weeks back, too, as well.
So make it a special environment.
The SEC Network's pregame show on Saturday morning will broadcast live from LSU's campus for the Auburn game this upcoming weekend. They'll be set up at the Nicholson Gateway Park on campus. LSU remain number 3 in the coaches poll and number 2 in the AP poll. And some big college football news from the weekend. Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa left Saturday's game versus Tennessee after suffering a high ankle sprain and could miss time over the next couple of weeks to recover. According to Nick Saban, Tagovailoa had a successful tightrope ankle surgery Sunday morning, which is the same procedure that he had last year, also the same procedure that Glenn Logan had a couple of weeks back after the Texas game. Some NFL output from yesterday. The Chiefs beat the Broncos 30-6. Darrell Williams had 2 carries for a yard. He also caught 2 passes. Tyrann Mathieu had 5 tackles. Mo Claiborne had 5 tackles in the win. Rams beat the Falcons 37-10. I mean,
yeah, the Falcons are terrible.
Michael Brockers had 3 tackles. Russell Gage had a catch. Deion Jones had 11 total tackles, 9 of those solo. Bills beat the Dolphins 31-21. For the first time, the Bills go over in a game this season. Davin Gotchaw had 3 tackles, 1 solo for the Fins. Trey White had 5 tackles and an interception for Buffalo. The Jaguars beat the Cincinnati Bengals 27-17. Leonard had 29 carries for 131. He also had 2 catches for 14 yards. Another output, another Sunday of high numbers for Leonard, but no touchdowns. DJ had 3 catches for 53 yards. Vikings beat the Lions 42-30. Danielle Hunter had 3 total tackles and a sack. Packers beat the Raiders 42-24. Another touchdown for Foster Moreau. Cardinals beat the Giants 27-21. Pat Peterson in his first game back had 7 tackles, 1 sack, 1 TFL. 49ers beat the Redskins 9-0 yesterday afternoon. Quan Alexander had 5 tackles for San Francisco. Ravens beat the Seahawks 30-16. Al Woods had a tackle, and last night on Sunday Night Football, the Cowboys destroyed Philadelphia 37-10. But Jalen Mills had an interception and 8 tackles in his first game back. Woj is reporting on Friday that Zion Williamson will miss a period of weeks with right knee soreness. Pelicans' Alvin Gentry didn't have an update on Zion Williams' status on Sunday afternoon. Here's what he had to say in a press briefing.
Well, when we have updates, we'll let you guys know. I mean, as soon as anything that I know or anybody else knows with it, we'll fill you guys in.
Yeah.
Nobody's panicking, bro. You need to calm down. Yeah. You're being a little bit of a chicken little here. Oof. I need you to relax. I need you to think back to us wearing Zion jerseys on Friday.
They're not even making statements. They hadn't even given a diagnosis on him. They hadn't even given a timeline on him.
It's probably a meniscus.
The season starts on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night in Toronto. That's okay. Look, this ain't Zion's team. This is Drew's team. Never forget. Still got Derek Favors. Still got everybody. Look, man, Joel Embiid had stress-related foot injuries and set out his rookie year, and he's 7 feet tall. So nobody come at me with these hot takes about Zion jumping high. I mean, Ben Simmons missed an entire year. Okay, look, and I'm not saying that's the path Zion goes down, but a few weeks in the grand scheme of things is nothing. Let's keep our perspective. Let's truck in Lady Miss Gale, and let's trust in David Griffin.
World Series starts Tuesday night as the Nationals take on the Houston Astros. Game 1 in Houston.
How about
tomorrow.
Altuve? Yeah. I don't even care about baseball. That was a cool highlight.
Walk-off.